Well, first of all, there was a federal minimum wage in this country until 1996 when the Liberal government eliminated it. And the federal minimum wage applies in jurisdictions under federal jurisdiction like banking or aeronautics or the ports, etc. But it also shows leadership. If the federal government sets a national standard that sets a minimum wage at the poverty level, that sends a message to all the provinces across the country to follow suit. We say this: if you work 40 hours a week, if you do what we ask you to do and work full time, then you shouldn't be in poverty. And that's why we have to set a minimum wage in this country that actually allows people to raise their families on that wage. Now, I also want to talk about the other supports too, because the NDP platform is designed exactly at this issue. We have practical, effective, affordable steps to relieve pressure on family budgets. So it's a combination of things. It's affordable housing. It's making tuition lower. It's increasing our pensions. It's focusing on childcare so that parents can actually drop their children off at quality, accessible, affordable childcare, which liberates often the two parents to work, or if it's a single parent, to work and raise their children. So all of these supports are necessary if we are actually going to make a dent in poverty. In 1990 in Parliament, every party voted to eradicate child poverty by the year 2000. We missed that target, and that's a national shame. BC is the highest rate of child poverty in the country, and that's a national shame as well. So if you want to eliminate poverty in this country, there's only one party that has credibility on this, and that's the New Democrats.
The Conservative government has injected $1.9 billion in funding to support housing and homelessness programs. And as you know, that we also introduced 480,000 jobs. How are we going to get the money for funding all these programs? Is by creating more jobs, more people can work, and as you see, we also introduced the universal childcare benefit that parents can use towards daycare. We also introduced more funding into healthcare, and we also eliminated the tax relief for small businesses and senior income splitting. And especially you can see that we even reduced the GST from 7% to 5%. And with all that initiatives, you can see who can deliver. The Conservatives do. Thank you.
Do you know that more than 3.5 million Canadians live in poverty, including more than 1 in 10 children? That is not acceptable. Canada ranks near the bottom of the list of major development countries for poverty rates. So this issue is too important to ignore. The Liberal government's commitment for the family pact lately actually formed the foundation, especially the early childhood learning and development, and also the post-secondary education accessibility. These are the basis for the Liberal initiatives that are going to be addressing this issue. If we're back in the government, we're going to make sure that the money is going to be transferred to provinces to make sure that this poverty issue is redressed, and also making sure that young people of tomorrow will have the tools to learn and to make sure that we are actually better off than what we are today. Thank you.